like, comment and subscribe. Morning guys, it's 5:10 and I'm just on my way to Ireland today, so woo-hoo-hoo. Another extreme day out, that's what we're calling it. So we're going to go on a walk today, coastal walk. Where am I going? Howth or Howth, I think it's called, on the northeast coast of Ireland. So we're flying into Dublin from Liverpool and then we're going to go to Howth. I think it's Howth. Still got a red nose, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I'll bring you back when I got more content. I was going to say content, then footage, content. trying to do one of them extreme day outs, extreme day trips where you do, you book your flight, you go in the morning, spend the day somewhere and come back the same day. So I flew out from Liverpool at 8:10, and then I'm gonna fly back, I think it's 9 o'clock. So I'm trying to do the Howth Coastal Path, the purple hopper, I think it's called. And I'm conscious, I'm running out of time, so I keep stopping. I want to take it all in. But look at this. But I'm worried I'm going to miss my flight, so I think the idea is good, but I think it's stressful knowing you've got to be at an airport at a certain time. So obviously if you've watched my videos you'll see I've just got back from Bilbao, so I was there for 3 nights, but the boys don't like it when I'm home. It's a bit selfish if I'm going away on holidays 3 days and taking the family. So I'm going to try and just do it one day away if I can. I might try to just do day trips. I'd like to go Belfast or somewhere like this, somewhere where there's a quick flight. Oh, that boss seagull. Yeah, I want to do short flights. I just don't want to get your hopes up because it's called Wilson's Adventures, this channel, but I'm not really adventurous, so I'm not going to be able to afford to go on all these holidays. Bilbao was just a one-off that I was planning for a while. Obviously a Ryanair flight was 50 quid to Ireland, that's not that dear, is it? But, and there's loads of places in England I'd like to go. So, I think if I could do one of these a month with my personal money, oh we don't, I'm going to stop recording now because I fell for it, and I'll pick it back up. Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was up to then, or what I was saying. But, yeah, so I'm trying to do a video a week and upload it on a Friday, so I'm pretty consistent that way. I stay consistent with it rather than me doing it sort of unplanned. I'll fall behind and I won't do it and I'll give up. So I've kind of got that pressure on me to get out either the Saturday before Alfie's football or the Sunday to do a walk or some kind of adventure, film it, and I've got all week to edit it then. But obviously, just realised you probably can't hear me because of the wind again. But obviously I've got a family, so I've got to kind of work full time, as we all do, and then got a family on that, which is great, I'm not complaining. But then trying to edit a video, it's like, you know, when you're a bit of a perfectionist, obviously my videos are crap. And I didn't swear then, I was going to try not to swear on this one. Obviously my videos aren't the best, but I want them to be, in like a silly way. So I have a bit of pressure on me to get it done for Friday and then upload it. So that's my aim, is to record an adventure once a week at the weekend and get it edited an hour or 2 every night. Obviously I can't do it Mondays because Alfie's got training. Can't do it Wednesdays because Alfie's got football. Football, that lad. Then I've got to play with Joe all the time. So yeah, just trying to fit it in with our family and stuff. So look at that, that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, just trying to fit it in. So I want to do walks, that's what I want to do, and like wild camping. But obviously if you've seen the Bilbao ones, it's just content in it. I've got like, I did a coastal walk, I liked that one. And then I did the Biscaya Bridge one, and I liked doing it, but I thought it's a bit of a pointless video for me. It's not really what I want to do. What the niche I want to go in is walking and stuff like that, outdoors. But then I went to a football match as well, filmed that, so I've got loads of ideas in my head, but none of them fit the niche that I want to do. Because when I read on Reddit how to grow your channel, they say pick a niche and stick and grow with that. But obviously I've just gone in all directions. So I'm back outdoors, that's what matters. Absolutely stunning. I love Ireland. Forgot what my point was now. I just wanted to give you a bit of an update, like when to expect videos and stuff. So like probably once a week is what I'm going to aim for. But I would like to get to the point where I book a bit of time off and I get like a load of filming done. And if it's pissing down on a Sunday, I don't have to go out to film. I can just edit one I've got in the backlog. Anyway, I'm going to shut up waffling because I need to make progress so I don't miss my bloody flight. And apologies now for whoever I sit next to on this flight, because I am going to be one sweaty bugger. I couldn't find a gym that does a day pass to get a shower, so I'm going to have to go check in. And hopefully there's a boot, something I can buy a pack of baby wipes and just wipe down and get changed in the bog. I'm going to go again now because there's people over there and I don't like talking to the camera. I feel like a dick. Oh, I've swore. Sorry guys, I'll beep it out. Oops. Just an update, guys. I've got, oh shit, nearly fell over. Started filming at the right time, didn't I? 4.92 kilometres I've got left, and it's 2:30 or 25 past 2. I must be the world's slowest walker. So I've got 4.92 kilometres left to get to Howth or Howth station, and then I'm going to get the train to Connolly station. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but it's took about an hour. About 40 minutes. Then I'm going to get the Dublin Express bus from, was it George's Key, I think, to Dublin Airport, Terminal 1. And that took about, that was really quick, that one. But I reckon that's going to take about an hour and a half for some reason. Or about an hour. So that's, I don't know how long it takes to walk 5 kilometres, but then so I've got that, and then I've got 2 hours bus and train on that. So hopefully I make my flight. If I don't, I'll be doing an update. It'll probably make great content, me kicking off. Yeah, peace out, guys. I'll bring you back the views. Oh, nearly. Yeah, I'm glad the tide's not in. And I've gone back to swim. One job I had, no swearing. From now on, every time I swear, I'm going to give Alfie 50p and Joe. Be skint away. Oh, your driftwood, hollow and the waves, waterfalls you'll find. See, I wish I could just stay here now for like an hour. Always rushing. Oh, you know. Beep. Feel the rhythm, feel the burn, feel the ride. Oh, cool running time. Oh. What's the tide in now? That's all the way back moving. Let me check my map. That does not look good. Halfway closer to the ocean. Right guys, it's 3 o'clock and I've got 3.28 kilometres left. Am I going to do it? Look how ready I am. It's boiling. It's not boiling, I'm sweating. I can't take my coat off. Because this DJI's battery is poo. Nearly so. And I've got to plug it into my power bank. The wire for my power bank isn't long enough to fit to my bag and my shoulder strap for the camera. So, I'm walking around with a bloody coat. This is making me sweat even more. Just coming away from the coastal path. Apparently there's goats around here. So hopefully we don't bump into one. Oh God. Onwards and upwards, eh? Yeah. I think I mentioned on the Lake District, the Castle Crag video about I had a pain in my feet. I've got it again today, but not as bad yet, touch wood. I don't know if it's a bone problem or just like being overweight. I think it's just from being overweight. Because Googled it. My normal weight should be about 14 stone, I think, for my height. And I'm 17 stone 5. So that's... I might actually meant to be less than 14 stone actually. So yeah, I think I've got about 4 or 5 stone to lose, but... Wow, look at that view. That's boss, that. Oh, I've just seen Highland cattle as well, I forgot to tell you. You alright? Yeah. Yeah, I just seen some Highland cattle. I feel like an idiot because someone's just walked past and talked to me, so gotta get over that. I wanted to get there close to them, but frightened they'll charge me. If I knew there was Highland cattle there, I think they're Highland cattle. Cows with horns on. Can you call them that in Ireland, Highland cattle? I thought it's a Scottish thing. Wow. Oh, the camera's not going to pick that up. Yeah, I've been watching another YouTuber called Callum Bowl. He was all travel ones. And he's dead loud and eccentric. Do you know what I can do? That's walk around the street with the camera, talking to everybody. And a complete opposite, a bit of an introvert. Even this is like out of my comfort zone. It's weird when you put record on your phone, you start going, you overthink what you was going to say. But if you weren't recording, or you were just recording the audio and on the other camera, I won't think twice because my face is on. It's like you panic. But I'm just growing into this. And with the hope of getting better and better. Obviously there's a ceiling to where I can get to because I'm an idiot. A one-man idiot. But we are on the path, literally, to the world's most boring YouTube video. Look at that for the view. Epic, innit? Just flowers, but the colour on them, I don't know what they are. What are they? Do you know what they are? Drop it in the comments, guys. What do you reckon? Think I'm going to miss this plane, or do you think I'm going to make it? I think I'm going to make it. Might have to dash through the airport, but I'm going to make it. Right, in a bit, skis. Look at this, guys. I'm bringing you PJ Tours now. Can't cross there. I don't want to hit on the head with the golf ball. Ah. He's waving me across now. Watch this. They've said, I'll give you 10 euro if you hit this fella on the head. Get ready to fucking rope. Oh, stop swearing. Oh, wait, I might be wrong. I'll jog. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's mad. I'm expecting a golf ball to whack me on the back of the head here. Who puts a bloody trail through a golf course? Health and safety, guys, is of the paramount on this show. Protect yourself at all times. I shouldn't have ran next. Friggin' feet are killing me. Come on. I've enjoyed this walk. But I'm at that stage again now. But I've bit off more than I can chew. And I just want to get sat down. Ah, that was the point of what I was just talking on the phone for before about my weight. And then I just stopped talking, I think. Yes, I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight. So how random I start talking about something else and I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, so my ideal weight should be about 14 stone, I think. I'm about 17 stone. 17.5 according to the scales. So last week I ate 2 salads for my tea and 2 soups, not on the same day obviously, through that week. So this is the start of greatness, and I'm hoping if I lose a bit of weight it might help with my feet being in pain all the time, but maybe that's just from being overweight and carrying Joseph all the time because he won't use his legs. Even though he's 5 and he's a lazy bugger, still have to carry him every now and again. That doesn't help. And I've got a bad back. Falling apart, guys. So if this Muppet can do it, you can do it. And just start easy. Start with a walk around your park or something. When I get outdoors, I'll start getting into your walking. Start with a walk around your park if you want to. Or download Alltrails. I use OS Maps. But today I'm using Alltrails. Because I like the look of it. But do your research. If your trail says difficult and you think, nah, it's probably just saying difficult for fat people, but it's really easy. Well, newsflash, it wasn't, it was difficult. For me. So definitely bit off more than I could chew today. But it's good because I'm losing weight and I'm getting outdoors, which is what I love doing. Yeah, so the goal is, so this video, I'm 17 stone 5, so on my next walk I do, I better not be 18 stone. On my next walk I'll do, I might drop in my weight, how much I weigh. Don't worry, I'm not going to be anorexic or anything, I'm just, it's my motivation. If I put it out there in the world, I'm going to be healthy. That's my message. Can't go back on my word then and eat Big Macs, can I? So, let's do it. I've said I'm going on a diet for about 10 years, but when you look at old photos of like me when I was holding the boys when they were a baby or whatever, I've got her, which obviously you can't control that, can you? I've only got one chin. Now I've got about 10 chins, big belly. I'm just not healthy, so I need to start looking after myself. Oh, look at that bird over there. Is that a heron? Let's try and zoom in without using the app on my phone. Not sure if I got that, but this is the problem. I need to get that train station, get on my bloody plane, I'll get to the airport, then I can relax. But I want to keep stopping. This is a really good walk if you're ever in Ireland or in Dublin and you've got like a day to kill or a few hours. You can get the train from Connell Station to Howth, and then you can go even just want to walk around the harbour's nice. Get yourself a fish and chips. I'm not getting the fish and chips because I'm on a diet, guys. I'm just getting the chips. Wow, look at that tree root over there. Mad. That's an old tree, isn't it? Yeah, I keep stopping. I want to film everything, but like, I ain't got time. This camera's good, but the rubbish thing about it, you've got to connect it to your phone. If you strap it to your shoulder, you can't really see what you're recording. I think I moan about this every time I walk. But the app's rubbish, like you lose connection to the camera if you put your phone in your pocket, and you gotta keep closing the app and reopening it just to see what angle you're filming, because yeah, you know you're filming, but you don't know if your sort of camera's picking up all the cliffs and the sea and stuff, or if it's pointing up too high into the sky. Oh, another boss view that I don't think the camera's going to pick up. Yeah, and you're just following. If you can see that. Can you see that? Purple arrows all the way around for the purple trail. At the start, I think there's 3 different trails. Like blue and green and purple. With different sort of difficulties, I think, or different loops. I'm not sure if this one actually goes to the summit. If it doesn't, I might have to come back and do a different route because I've enjoyed it. But yeah, with the day trip, I think I would have liked to do this, but then not rush back to get to my flight. Have a hotel or a travel lodge booked for one night where I can just go back, shower, get cleaned up, and then chill out, get a good night's sleep, and then get the first flight back. So I'm just away for one night then. I won't be able to do 3 nights all the time, obviously, because I've got a family. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I want to make YouTube videos and go on adventures, but I've got a family and I want to take them with me, but I know for a fact they won't go on a long walk. Joseph's 5, but he doesn't really walk much, so we think he's got autism, so that's one of the things. He's, whenever we're out in a busy place, I've got to carry him. Sometimes when we go for a walk, he will walk in, like, if we're at the beach or the forest or something like that. But if it's busy, I'd have to carry him all the way around, which obviously it's hard work. Forgot what my point was then. This path, this coastal path, or this route that I'm doing, it's been quite busy to the start of it. There's quite a lot of people doing it. Like, Looks like loads of schools do it and stuff. But I don't know if they're doing a different route like the blue or the green one. This purple one, as I've got halfway round, I'm not seeing many people on it now. The odd few. And one's left the hoodie. And I'm getting a hole in my shoe as well. I don't know if that's the sun up there. This hoodie blocking it. I should probably check my map, but do you know what? I've had my fun. I've not got time for detours. It's one of them, you know, you don't know how long you're going to be because you've not researched anything like your travel bus. What bus you need, travel bus. You travel bus. But you've not researched what bus you need or what train to get, where to get it from. Oh. When you just wing it, can be fun for some people, but can be a lot more stressful as well. So I'm one of them people who can't really relax when I know I've got to do something. So when I know I've got to get a flight at a certain time, I can't really relax then all day. So I need to get to the airport. And then when I'm at the airport, I'm alright. But I can't sit still for 3 hours, it does me head in. I feel like I've got to be doing something. I'm hoping this is the way. I didn't look at that last line. I think it is. Oh. And now my boarding pass is on my phone. My phone's on 41%. So I've got to conserve the battery, guys. It's on flight mode. I'm not really using the app because the path has been pretty well signposted all the way. Apart from once where I went shit flies. Apart from once where I went cobweb. Ugh. Yeah, I got lost once. Sorry. I might have to cut this audio out, guys. Sorry. I apologise. Sorry, but downhill is hard. When you're wearing shoes you've not worn for ages. Or training. And they're rubbing on your toes. I love doing this though. I love going on a walk and recording it. And I like editing as well. Like a broken record now. It's my new hobby. If you like this one, obviously I don't know what it's going to look like on camera, but it might be similar to the Land Unknown one I did. A little bit, because there's seals in that. Hopefully the cameras pick the seals up. I've seen loads of animals here, it's been boss. But yeah, it's a little bit like Land Unknown, where it's the Irish Sea. It's the same sort of, like a turquoisey colour on it. And you've got all these yellow flowers. Well, that's like Land Unknown, it's full of them I think. Don't know what they're called. But the rocks are like the sort of coastline, just reminds you of Land Unknown. It's just on the other coast of the Irish Sea, isn't it? But also, I've just done a Bill About Coastal Walk as well, so if you like that, and you're bored, and you want to you can't fall asleep, and you need someone to help you fall asleep, put my video on, guys. My Bill About Coastal Walk, watch that, that'll send you asleep. But there's some boss views on that. But he's one of them. It's an idiot with a camera. And I'm saying there's some boss views on it. The camera doesn't do it justice a lot of the time. Where is this trail taking me now? Gone across a bloody golf course. And now it wants to take me across a football pitch. Oh, no. No, it doesn't. We're following that. I reckon they're coming to an end now. You see loads of mad, like big birds, like black, long birds. I don't know what to call it. It looks like a liver bird, but obviously I think a liver bird's a mythical creature, so I don't think it's a liver bird. And the camera didn't pick it up very well. Couldn't zoom in. So the more I'm doing this, I feel like the more equipment I want. Like I would love a little drone to do a quick orbit of like when I do get to a summit. Lots of film stuff that I struggle to get a good angle on. And also, there's been loads of times where I've seen wildlife where I just walk right past it because I know my phone's not going to sync to the app to sort of zoom in and follow it. So I'm missing out on quite a lot of action. So I'd also like a GoPro or a DJI Osmo Action, I think it's called, and strap that to my shoulder and then use this one that's on my shoulder as more like a handheld thing where I can zoom in and follow things. Getting all technical now, guys. But yeah, that would be better where this still gets quite a lot of looks because I look like an idiot with something strapped on my shoulder. I think the GoPro might be more stealthy or normal, and use this to like, I like capturing, when birds are flying, even if it's just seagulls and you're like the sort of cliffside, I love catching like the birds flying, but I'm not sure if I've got it on this because obviously I can't see when I'm filming. Let's do a little check. How long now? I've got 1.26 kilometres left and it's 25 past 3. So I think we'll be alright for time. Don't know if it'll see that. It's took me 4.5 hours pretty much. That's how slow I walk. So I've walked 15 kilometres. I'm not sure how much that is in miles. Don't know why Alltrails is in kilometres. I'm used to miles. I know 1.6 kilometre is 1 mile, but obviously I can't convert that because I'm crap at maths. Oh dear. Don't like downhill. Prefer uphill. Next mission is to find a shop that sells baby wipes. Get yourself a clean down. Dear. Imagine just opening your curtains and that's your view out your back window. Not bad. Location, location, location. Oh, my back is ringing there. Everybody's doing it. Right guys, I'm probably going to stop recording now because I'm coming towards the end of the trek. Yeah, coming towards the end of the hike. Trail, that's the word I was looking for. And it's nothing really much now to show other than the harbour, but I'm boiling, so I just want to put my camera down and get myself sorted before getting on the train. I need to try and find some wipes to get myself a little bit of a wipe down before I get on the train, because I don't want to sit next to anybody stinking. But yeah, I might bring it back, I might not. But yeah, we've done 16 kilometres today, so that's good, that, for me as well. I think that's probably one of my longest walks. Probably is. So I didn't realise how far it was. I need to research before I come on the next one. I would like to do my next one, if I get to do it again, if I can afford it, go Belfast for a day and do the Giant's Causeway. Yeah, that's what I want to do next. But I don't know if I can afford it yet. Maybe next month, if I'm lucky. But yeah, I'll bring you back maybe. If not, thanks for watching guys. See you next time. Oh, and before I forget, like, comment and subscribe. See you later. Right then guys, I made it back in one piece. Sorry, just picking me here. Arse is killing off that flight. Knees are killing. I think if I book Ryanair again, I need to upgrade the seat for extra legroom. Ugh. But yeah, I managed to, when I cut recording on the walk, as you go down that hill, there was like nice bars and fish and chip shops and stuff. So if you ever do that walk, you know where to go for your dinner afterwards. Sorry, just farting. There was a little off license as well, so I got some wipes, deodorant, a Snicker ice cream, some Haribo's and a Fanta lemon. So my diet's out the window, and I've had a Burger King. So I had a wash with the wipes, that didn't work because I was dripping with sweat. I sprayed myself, which kind of masked it, and then I managed to find a leisure centre when I got to Dublin. So where I got the bus to and from the airport, it's about a 5-minute walk away from that. So I managed to have a quick shower in there and I feel so fresh after that. So I'm a new man after that shower. There's like layers of sweat on me. So I had a nice shower, got changed, new t-shirt, shorts. The only thing that didn't change was my socks. So they need going in the bin, I think. Disintegrated. Yeah, so that's an extreme day trip, or an epic day trip. And that's all I've got to say, because I'm knackered, can't think. I'm hoping the boys are still up, but they won't be up. So I want to give them a big hug. They've only been gone a full day, but it feels long like that when you're away from your family, doesn't it? But yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on 15 now, so we're going up. I don't know who it is. I don't know if you can see who subscribes. It might be Alfie just subscribing on different devices in the house. So I think I'm turning a new leaf here. I'm going up. I'm getting another 5 subscribers. It might just be Alfie subscribing for me, but we're growing. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I don't know what next time is. Don't know what I'm gonna do. No cliffhanger, guys, sorry. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.